Hey guys, so I wanted to come on today and talk about some tips on, excuse me, what you should eat if after a workout if you're pregnant. Because first of all, whether you're pregnant or not, what you eat or what you have right after a workout is incredibly important. Number one, for energy reasons, especially when you're pregnant. And number two, because if you want to get the best results possible, what you eat after a workout is incredibly important. Because when you work out, you actually deplete the sugar that's in the muscle. And so if you don't have the right combination of foods after a workout, you can actually get in a state where you're burning muscle for fuel. So you want to replenish correctly so that you can build muscle and get better results, which you absolutely can build muscle when you're pregnant. And also when you're pregnant, it's so important for energy reasons because we all know how we feel when we're pregnant, so it's important to be able to have the right foods so we have the right amount of energy. Okay, so the first thing that women ask me during pregnancy is if they should have protein shakes after a workout, because that is like the best thing that you can have when you're not pregnant. So right now I'm not pregnant, and immediately, I mean within 5 minutes of my last rep of my last exercise, I chug a protein shake and just whey protein with water. Right after a workout, you want a fast digesting protein, so something that your body's going to be able to absorb quickly. And you want sugar because sugar helps the protein replenish correctly, and which helps you build muscle. And when we're working out, we're trying to build muscle. So two things that you want are a little bit of sugar and a fast digesting protein. So that's why usually a protein shake is like the best thing to have after a workout. But I don't love having protein shakes when you're pregnant because I like to keep it like more natural. So the more natural, the more real food that you can have while pregnant, the better. Plus, so many of these protein shakes, protein powders have artificial sweeteners, which are a complete no-no when you are pregnant. And I just don't like the whole process that protein shakes have to go through in order to become a powder. So I want you to stick to food. Okay, so the best combination, now I did these two things during my entire pregnancy for both my pregnancies after my workouts. So for food, the most fast digesting protein are eggs. So what I would do is, like on Sunday, I would hard boil like 12 to 18 eggs, and I would put them in a Tupperware. And then when I would go to my workout, I would, because I was one pregnancy, I did a lot of working out at the gym, and the other pregnancy at home. So when I was going to the gym, I would take a little Ziploc bag and I would throw 3 or 4 eggs in there. I would not eat the yolk because it's not good to eat so many yolks. You could eat 1 or 2 a day, but I didn't like to, so I would usually have like 1 whole egg and 3 egg whites. So I would take 3 hard-boiled eggs, 3 or 4 hard-boiled eggs to the gym, and then fruit. So you want actually at this point you do want a fruit that is high in sugar. So I would do like pineapple or watermelon or grapes. So I would just have like a little baggie of pineapple and a little baggie of hard-boiled eggs, and I would eat that literally like as soon as I finished my workout. And that will help you be able to replenish so that you can build muscle, and it'll also give you energy. So that's one option. Another option is you can, if you have a little bit of time on the weekend, what I would do is I would make these little pancakes that are pretty much the same thing, egg and protein. So what I would do is I would mash, okay, write this down, 2 bananas mashed up, 6 egg whites, and 2 whole eggs. So I would mash that all together. I'd put like a dash of vanilla extract and a little bit of cinnamon, and I would mix that all up, and I would just make little pancakes. So sometimes I would just take a little baggie or a little Tupperware with like 3 or 4 little pancakes, and immediately, sometimes I would, go to the gym, workout, and on my way home I'd get in the car like right after, and I would eat those on the way home. But you've got, the most important thing about a post-workout meal is that it literally has to be immediately after your workout. Like if it's 5 minutes or more after, no good. You need to replenish your glycogen stores, which I don't like to say that because you don't need to know what that means, but you need to eat right after. Now, you absolutely can build muscle when you're pregnant. I don't know why people think that you can't. So you want to do everything you can if you are investing the time into working out to be able to build that muscle and to not burn it and not lose it. So if you are doing weight training or resistance-based training workouts, which I hope that you are, because those are the best kind of workouts for when you're pregnant, make sure you have a post-workout meal. Now, this is incredibly hard if you do not plan for it, because you can't just whip up like hard-boiled eggs somewhere, and I don't want you to have a protein shake, so you're gonna have to do a little bit of prepping. So if you're working out 3 times a week, you know, if you're doing 3 workouts a week, like that's what my Fit Mom to Be workout program is, it's 3 workouts a week. So you would need, say, 9 to 12 eggs a week. So on Sundays, you know you need to hard boil about a dozen eggs. Okay, and you just need to make sure that you have enough fruit for the week, okay? Or you need to take, I mean, literally it would take you like 10 minutes to make a batch of pancakes that you could eat for your post-workout meals. So those are super easy. There's no excuse. On like a Saturday or Sunday, you could whip those up, both of those things up in 10-15 minutes. But I hope that you're doing resistance training workouts, because they really are so good for you, because you absolutely can build muscle when you're pregnant. I have tons of the girls in my that are in my Fit Mom to Be workout program that actually say that they have more tone now while pregnant than they ever did before. Is that not crazy? But that's because most of these women that are saying this never really did resistance-based trainings. They did a lot more like cardio type of stuff, Pilates, those kind of workouts, spinning. But resistance training workouts are so good because they will help you tone. They will totally help you slow down the piling on of the pounds, and they also help really strengthen the body, so that, you know, a lot of women go through that recovery point postpartum where they feel really weak, and like it takes so long to like feel like you're back in shape and feel like you're strong again. It could just slices that by so much. You will not feel weak at all, like just very little, but it helps so much. And also because when you do resistance-based workouts, in like every single exercise you do, you have to work your core, which is also safe to do when you're pregnant and actually beneficial, because that force, whenever you're doing a resistance-based exercise, it forces you to tighten the core and to strengthen that area, and it really helps with the distension of the belly. So as your belly grows and the baby grows, your organs distend out, the muscles in your belly distend out, and the less that you do things to pull that in, the more and more and more it's going to distend, and the harder and harder it will be to lose the pooch postpartum. So I love resistance-based workouts for that reason also. But I digress. I meant to talk about post-workout food, but there you have it. Super easy, right? Fast digesting protein and a sugar. The most fast digesting protein is eggs, so egg whites, and a fruit. The ones that are highest in sugar are great. So you can either make pancakes, which are, again, I will repeat that is 6 egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 2 bananas mashed, little drizzle of vanilla extract, and a little bit of cinnamon, however much you want. And then you can like throw in their blueberries or raspberries or strawberries or whatever, like more sliced bananas if you want in there, however you'd like, okay? And so there you have it, easiest thing that you can do. Hope this helps you. Hope that in your next workout you have a post-workout meal within 5 minutes of your last whatever exercise you do, okay? And I hope that you're working out. And if you're not, because you're like, I don't even know what to do, I don't even know what's safe, Michelle, I just don't even have the energy to think about it, I do have my Fit Mom to Be workout program, which is amazing. And when you sign up, you get access to my private Facebook community, Fit Moms to Be, which is so amazing. The girls are so inspiring, and they're so helpful, and they're so supportive, and they're so motivating, and they talk about all kinds of things about pregnancy, not just fitness and nutrition, but like everything. It's just so amazing. I love them, and I love that group. So if you feel like the sense of community, you would love to have some girls that you could kind of like vent with and talk about and help and inspire and get some support and accountability for, this program is amazing. So I will go ahead and post the link to that in the comments, and I will talk to you soon.